You see them, don't you? I remember the exact moment I first saw them. I woke up, opened my eyes slowly. The room was bright. I looked up at the white ceiling, and I saw something. Just tiny specks, like dust trapped on my eyeball. I blinked hard, rubbed my eyes, looked again. They were still there. I got out of bed and looked out the window at the clear blue sky, and then I knew. They weren't on the ceiling, they were inside me. Little gray dots drifting across the sky every time I moved my eyes. That was day one. The beginning of a years-long search for answers. You see them too, don't you? Doctors call them eye floaters. And if you have ever gone to a specialist, they probably told you the same thing they've told millions of others. It's just aging. It is harmless. It is irreversible. Just get used to it. But here is the problem. It's not just happening to old people anymore. Teenagers are seeing them. People in their 20s are seeing them. Why? Because your eye isn't just aging, it is suffocating. It has turned into a stagnant swamp of metabolic waste that simply cannot get out. Today, we are going deep into the biology that your doctor didn't have time to explain. We're talking about how your phone is slowly oxidizing your eyes from the inside. And most importantly, we are going to look at a systemic protocol to help the body clear the debris. Disclaimer, this content is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Always consult your physician. To defeat the enemy, you have to understand the battlefield. The vitreous body. It's a thick, transparent gel that makes up 80% of your eye. It is mostly water, collagen, and hyaluronic acid. But here is the critical design flaw. This gel has no blood vessels. It eats like a sponge. It absorbs oxygen and nutrients from the surrounding tissues, and it pushes metabolic waste back out into your bloodstream to be filtered by your liver. But what happens if your neck is stiff from looking down at a phone all day? What happens if your liver is overloaded? The flow stops. Your eye turns into a stagnant swamp. The metabolic waste and broken proteins get trapped inside the gel. They clump together, they oxidize, and they cast shadows on your retina. Those shadows are the floaters you see. And then we add fuel to the fire. Blue light. We aren't talking about the sky. We are talking about the high-energy shortwave spectrum from your LED screens. It penetrates deep into the tissue, causing massive oxidative stress. It literally depletes your eye's antioxidant reserves faster than you can replenish them. Combine that with hex neck. When you stare at a screen, your neck muscles spasm. Your eye muscles freeze. You stop blinking. You are physically crimping the hose that supplies fresh blood to your eyes. The result? Hypoxia. Starvation of the tissue. So, is it hopeless? Mainstream medicine says yes, but there are outliers. The rare 1% of specialists suggests a different path. A systemic path to restart the cleaning process. Step 1, the shield. You need real blue blockers. I'm not talking about clear computer glasses. You need the ones with yellow, amber, or orange lenses that cut 90 to 100% of the harmful spectrum. If you work in front of a screen, this is your armor against oxidation. Step 2, the cleanup crew. This is the secret weapon, systemic enzymes. Compounds like bromelain or serapeptase. The theory is simple. When taken on an empty stomach, these enzymes enter your bloodstream and hunt for inflammation and broken proteins, potentially helping to break down the debris floating in your eye. Step 3, break the stagnation. Remember, the vitreous has no blood vessels. It feeds through movement. You need to physically move your eyes, Look far away, look close up, rotate them. And you must fix your neck posture to restore blood flow. Because if the blood can't get in, the toxins can't get out. It sounds like a lot. But consider the alternative. There is a story of a man who had lost all hope. After years of work demanding constant focus on minute details, compounded by the crushing stress of not making enough money, his world had become a blur. The physical strain and financial anxiety took their toll. He couldn't even recognize the faces of friends on the street. It felt like a life sentence. But after applying a systemic approach, fixing the blood flow, blocking the blue light, and feeding the eye tissues with antioxidants, something impossible happened. One evening, he was watching an NBA game. Usually, it was just a chaos of blurry blobs. He listened rather than watched. But suddenly, the image snapped into focus. He leaned forward. The blur turned into sharp contours. He focused on a sprinting player and saw it. Crystal clear. The red number 23 on the jersey. He wasn't just listening anymore. He was seeing the game. It wasn't magic. It was simply giving the body the resources it needed to heal itself. Your eyes are not just cameras. They are a direct extension of your brain. If your blood is toxic, if your neck is stiff, and if you are blasting them with artificial light 12 hours a day, they will suffer. Don't ignore the floaters. They are a signal. Put down the phone, put on the glasses, and give your eyes a fighting chance. Welcome to the Body Glitch. Subscribe to upgrade your biology.